Greetings, YouTube. Today, my wife and I are helping my buddy Al. Say hi, Al.
Hi, Al.
Set up a hall because we are celebrating his mother's birthday, and it's a surprise party. She's completely unaware of the fact that we have this many people prepared to see her today. And at the moment, my wife is trying to find radio stations, so we have some background music. She's playing with technology because that's what she excels at. I play with the hardware, and Lara plays with all the electronic stuff. That's how we've divided our labor.
James, that's another thing. If you could take some video.
Excellent. I can do that.
Because
I will.
There's a few folks that aren't able to make it.
Okay.
I promised to sort of document and send them something.
All right. I can do that. And here we have a shot of the cake, and we actually have a small no sugar added cake because Sandra is diabetic, cannot have standard cake. But this is going to be taken of by the rest of the people. I won't be skipping both because not only am I diabetic, but I just don't like cake. And here we are as together. I don't know if we've ever had a shot together of the two of us in a video before.
I don't think so.
But here we go. We're just waiting for the guest of honor and actually Al to return with his family. And here we are in the post-arrival stage. I don't think everyone's here yet. We don't have as many people as we have seats. But the balloons are where we're going to be putting Sandy. So I think my friend Al is going to be bringing her in through that entrance that you're currently looking at, because I think it's something where she can come through because she has some mobility issues and uses a walker. So we're going to see. I think that's where she's coming through. So she should not be aware at all that there's a room full of people until she actually comes in and sees a room full of people. Hoping somebody gives me some heads up because I really want to get a reaction shot when she arrives. Here we have the gift area, and they've actually started to put out the food. Woohoo, food!
Additional cake because
we don't have enough cake, so now we have more cake. You can never have enough cake, I guess. And then they're also starting to prep up the salad and the food here. So shortly we will be having victuals. I'm looking forward to this because I'm actually starting to get hungry. Hello.
Hi.
Missed it by about 10 seconds. Sorry, folks.
Lots of faces here. You hold on for a minute. I'm going to go and move the van and then I'll come back.
Yeah, the balloons.
Oh my God.
That's Al's wife, Constance, who just disappeared. So that's Sandra, and it was? Oh, sorry, it was Benjamin, sorry. Apparently I got that wrong. But the woman in the Native American print is one of her granddaughters. Giselle, I believe. Everyone wants a picture with Sandra.
You can help. I was holding up him and he's ignoring me. Thank you. Happy birthday.
So we'll get some more footage later when she's settled in. Al's,
Oh my goodness!
Al's back, and we have Constance, Ben, and his daughter Gabrielle. And Gabrielle and Chloe are comparing heights.
I think I could say the same thing.
Aren't they all adorable? Everybody's happy.
How are you this tall?
Gabrielle, I can't believe you are asking that question. Yeah, sort of. I've been given the role of official video photographer, so. Excuse me. Well,
and the folks in this room are a wonderful indication of the value and impact my mom has had. As I was preparing for today, I read a number of quotes about my mom, like, "Sandy is an inspiration to us all. Sandy gives a voice to the unheard. Sandy is my personal hero." I've had these feelings and more, but she's my mom, it's expected. I didn't realize how many other people felt that way. So she's truly earned the title of everybody's mom or grandma. And I can't be more proud and freakishly intimidating to be her son. She created some very large shoes to fill. But fortunately for me, she also taught me that I don't need to fill anybody's shoes. I just need to be the best person that I can, and she will always be proud of me. And for that assurance, I'm also very grateful for. So what I'd like is for us to, oh good, we have the cake. I'd like to join in singing my mom happy birthday once I get the cake lit.
You're losing so much social interaction because of it.
Okay. On
Ready?
the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandra. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. All right, make a wish.
Healthy ones.
Yes. Are we going to blow it out?
No, you need to make a wish first, man.
There's protocol to follow.
Yes.
Share with you all. I've only had. I wasn't going to. Every day's birthday, and once you get past your 10, everything else is a bonus. I had a few bonuses. But grew up in a big family. My grandparents had a lot of foster kids, and my foster aunt was also my cousin. Her birthday was the day before mine, so we used to celebrate them together. She died last year. She hasn't been around. But I have only had individually 3 birthday parties in my whole life. And my kids provided them all. When we lived on Harold Street, when they were little, they got the neighborhood a party. And then you all were in the shop were in the last party. And I can't believe how many years have gone by, but when I look around the room and I think about the memories and the history, I'm very blessed. I really am. And so I go around with a dumb smile and people wonder why I'm smiling, but it's because, I'm grateful to be, and I'm grateful for the people in my life, because I've learned so much from other people being involved. And I go through a lot of health stuff. People say, well, just sit home, might go crazy. I'm too nosy. I want to be involved, and I want to hopefully make a difference. I figure that's what we're supposed to do while we're here. And so we've had a lot of losses over the years, and most recently several. And just recently, the doctor said to me, he said, "You're going to write a book about grieving," because he said, "Your process of grieving is so different from most people." And I said, "I think I carry the people that have been in my life with me all the time. And there's all kinds of things that remind me of them. And so I don't need to grieve. They're with me. I don't do cemeteries unless I absolutely have to, on a day. But other than that, I carry those people with me. And something will get said, or music will get played, or I'll be somewhere, and I'll remember and be more comforted by those memories." And I think that's the blessing we have with our mind. We have a choice about that. And we have that memory bank to tap into, So I never feel alone, I'm just grateful. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
All right. I'd actually like to invite Mr. Bernard Streets to come in to bless the meal, and so we can have lunch.
Awesome.
Lunch.
He is God. Thou seest us, O my God. gathered around these tables, praising thy bounty, with our gazes set upon thy kingdom. O Lord, send down upon us thy heavenly food, and confer upon us thy blessing. Thou art the bestower, the merciful, the compassionate.
Thank you. All right, so I was thinking we do them by tables in terms of brushing up and getting.
I don't want to interrupt people's food. Go ahead and eat and enjoy. But there's a few things that I wanted to share. On the screen here, there are some folks who wanted to attend but could not, and so they are sending their regards. Hold on.
This is what's it?
Smart technology.
Absolutely.
Video greeting.
Kind of like a 20,
Video greeting.
20th
Well, I haven't
century
seen that
guy
before.
working with 20th century toys.
They're not toys, they're electric toys.
Grand Central Station.
Happy birthday!
All right.
Love you. We're out in the middle of here in Fort Hadlock and Fort Flagler. It's a great day in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh my God.
Hey, Grandma Fanny.
Nice.
Love you, Grammy Boo. Put us together. The jar of you. Where would we be without you? But we love you and we're wishing you a wonderful birthday.
I understand.
Surprise! It's your birthday party. I wish I was there. My sisters and I wish
Oh my
we
God.
were there.
The West Coast
Just
crew.
on behalf of them and I, happy birthday. We love you. Thank you
this is super.
for staying in contact and
Video thing.
being you. We love you again. Happy birthday. Bye. I spoke to you a couple of days ago on your birthday, and I just hope that you
Yeah. Yeah, Roger called this
have a
morning.
wonderful time and happy birthday. I want to thank you so much for all your kindness.
No. I know it's not.
No, I'm all set, thanks.
Okay, great. Thank you. I saw her at the Kwanzaa. No. Thank you very much. That's how rumors get started, yeah. I didn't see her in a closet. I saw her at the Kwanzaa celebration.
Alan.
Barry, what would I do if I saw her in the closet? Tell me. Maybe I should have.
Carolyn was directed by my friend Al's wife, Constance.
I love it.
Oh, but I could.
All of the angry.
There are a few other folks who wanted to send their greetings but couldn't be here. But wait a minute, I cannot find it.
I should point out this is a level of organization
Go ahead.
Al is always brought to the table.
Are you looking for the folder, Al?
I am.
The red folder, I handed it to you with the box before, so it should be on the table behind the computer.
Strong work. Thanks. It doesn't ever turn off.
It's really helpful when you need a strong voice.
There we go. First thing is a letter from our senator.
Wow, the senator.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
All right, this is a nice letter from the senator. It reads, Dear Sandra, I am honored to join your family and friends in wishing you the best on your birthday. Anyone who knows you is aware of your tireless commitment to serving your community. Throughout your years of volunteerism and advocacy, you have impacted the lives of countless people across New Hampshire. Your passion, wisdom, and guidance has served as a foundation from which several community groups have built a movement towards social justice. I thank you for your dedicated work on that front. Your goodwill is an inspiration to us all and serves as a reminder of the impact one person can have on the lives of others. Once again, it is my great pleasure to wish you happy birthday. I hope that you enjoy this special day.
Oh, yeah, we have more than one senator. Which senator was it? Kelly Elliott?
I'm assuming Carol.
One other thing is,
I'm assuming Carol Shea Porter.
I mean, that was a bigger surprise.
citation from the governor. This is the old one. This is the current governor, who you don't particularly know. And Margaret Wood Hassan. It's pretty much a generic.
Maggie Hassan. Governor of New Hampshire.
You can tell I'm not in New Hampshire anymore.
You mean Maggie?
Yeah,
we were just knocking heads, not small.
Yeah. Oh, you want to read that one?
All right. So this is a citation. Be it hereby known that I, Margaret Wood Hassan, Governor of the State of New Hampshire, join with my fellow citizens in extending my personal best wishes and sincerest congratulations to Sandra Hicks, who is celebrating her birthday on February 24, 2015. On behalf of the citizens of New Hampshire, I commend you for the commitment you have given to your family and state. I wish you a very happy birthday.
The rest of the ones
If I hang in a little longer, I can get a citation from the president.
Oh, I'm sure that's coming.
Your own day.
well, actually, there is one. There's one other. Hang on. That's one of the citations that go with a bunch of other ones.
Wow.
So I'll just summarize a few that I've got that we're able to capture sort of just being in Mom's house. You just kind of walk around and go, oh, here's a few. So there's Outstanding Community Service Award for my junior high school in Wilson, in California. And then there's the Manchester Association for Volunteers Agency Community Service Award, 1968. Wrong, not 68, 86. Not that long. Unsung Heroine Award, 1987. Then we got the Award for Appreciation for Outstanding Effort as Chairperson of the Manchester Community Health Center, their first annual fundraiser in 1994. Then we have the Appreciation for Commitment, Support, and Dedication to the Martin Luther King Breakfast Outreach for Southern New Hampshire Black Unity and Community, 1997. Appreciation for the New Hampshire Coalition Against Domestic and Sexual Violence for 11 years of dedicated service and significant commitment to furthering our mission to end sexual assault and domestic violence. 97.
I was going to cure the problem.
Women's Recognition Award for the New Hampshire Commission on the Status of Women, 2000. New Hampshire's Minority Health Coalition Award for Visionary Leader and a friend to the minority community in New Hampshire for steadfast commitment to advocating for minority access to health care, 2004. Boys and Girls Club, Greater Nashua, Appreciation for Service to Give to Our Community, 2005. Outstanding Caregiver Award, 2007. Appreciation for New Hampshire Women and Families, Lobby for Spring Celebrity Volunteer Award. Then we have the Patriot of the Year Awards. There's a number of them for years, going from 2008, 9, and 10. But they read Patriot of the Year on behalf of thousands of hospitalized veterans to the United States and overseas GIs serving in Iraq and Afghanistan. The Help Hospitalized Veterans Organization hereby officially recognizes Mrs. Sandra Hicks for her past kindness, thoughtfulness, constant caring, and unselfish generosity towards worthwhile charitable causes. You are a hero. And we got that for 2008, and 9, 10. And then Pop, she got an honor roll on top of just being a hero. And then, of course, she donated her time and energy and body sometimes. Oh, well, actually, she got a Lifetime Achievement Award for diversity. And, oh no, killed it! Killed it! Oh, right. And there she is, being locked up in order to get funds for multiple sclerosis. And then, of course, she was met with Hillary Clinton, who's recognized her work. And then, of course, there's the one with the first governor of New Hampshire, Jean Shaheen, who proclaimed March 26, 2000 as Sandra Hicks Day. Hey. There's about 7 other women who have blazed the trail for all women of color in southern New Hampshire, who have modeled their behavior of leadership, courage, and perseverance and shepherded residents moving to the Granite States and other states and countries. So there's her outstanding. Hey, it doesn't go in the same direction.
You're a technical marvel, Al.
March 26th, is that the day?
Yes, so March 26th is Sandra Hicks Day.
Yay!
I'll put that on my calendar.
And,
Isn't it already there?
How come it's not there?
my mom has also hosted a number of various programs who are color or minorities or disadvantaged, those voices that aren't often heard. The one that first came to my mind was the Circle of Friends radio program that she did a number of years back. But her current weekly TV show, I think, highlights her work the best. I've got a few samples of that.
Oh my God.
Now, what I want to say before I start playing the clip is I'm not a video kind of person. And so I didn't have anything that would help me pull a bunch of pieces together and stick them in one. And so I downloaded a trial version. And initially I thought it was fine and dandy, but then when it started playing it, there's this little banner on the bottom that says, "Hey, 7 days, pay for me, pay for me." So if you ignore that bit, the rest of it, I think will at least give you the kind of a flavor of what the program is, if you haven't seen it. Now if I can just get to...
Just speaking from my heart here, but I want to say thank you. It's definitely a pleasure to come here and celebrate a birthday with you. I know typically me, you, my grandmother, and my mom go out to lunch, but it's great to actually meet your colleagues, and I hear you always talking about the things that you're doing within the community, and you kind of show me a piece of me because I like to give back to my community as well. So I get a chance to see where it's coming from. You seem like such a lively spirit, not just speaking from a grandchild perspective, your friends definitely speak highly of you, and it's a pleasure to call you my grandmother. So I just want to let you
Hey, thank you. For those who don't know me, my name is David, and Mrs. Hicks, or Mom Hicks, we call her, Moms, because I said she's like my second mother. She has known me since I've been very young, growing up with Al and growing up as best friends and going through school. She's seen me through the good times, through the bad times, giving me encouraging words and just that confidence and the wisdom. I think it's the wisdom of being around for so many years and the spirituality. You can always count on her. Any time of the day, she's there for you to mentor, to counsel, and to pray for you. Always in her thoughts. That's because she said she's always, in our presence. And I think Al had the right idea when he said, it's nice to hear the words after someone passes away. And we hope that she has many more years with us. but it's also nice to be able to hear it while we're still here, where she can appreciate it. Especially like, I see like when my mother had passed away, she was right there, to help support me. Good friends with my mother, also working and help with community and spirit. And I'm very, very grateful, and I wish she, not only because I heard may she have many more years, to come, God willing, but also healthy years, healthy years, because it's no fun unless you don't have your health, and that's one of the things that Mom Hicks has been trying to tell us. Remember, it's more than just the physical, the mental, the emotional, it's also the spiritual. Stay in touch with your Creator and that God that you love so much, because God is love and we are part of Him, so we continue to share that love with others. So thank you for being in my life, moms, and God bless many more healthy years.
My name is Willard Lett, and I'm the president of the Manchester NAACP. Sandra Hicks has been a longtime member of this organization. In 1991, she herself served as president, and in 2013, she received our Social Justice Community Service Award. I think a lot of people, because of the way that information is presented in this society, a lot of people get mixed up about what really constitutes leadership. There's a tendency for the dominant narrative to talk about the great man theory of leadership, where somebody gets up and these great leaders create all these followers. But really, it's the followers that create the leaders, that provide the space and the sort of support that allows someone to be a leader. And so I want to congratulate Sandy on her birthday and thank her for her ongoing contributions to creating leadership in the community. Thank you. My name is Willard Lett. I'm a board member for the Greater Manchester Black Scholarship Foundation. And Sandy Hicks has been one of our great supporters. I'm not sure if she was a founding member, but she was around when it was founded. And over the last few years, she served as the sort of executive secretary, administrator for the organization. And for those of you who may have attended one of our annual fundraisers,
or received a scholarship,
dinner dance that we do each year, in no way can you fully appreciate the extent and the degree to which that is actually a projection of Sandy's personality. She's actually the grease that makes the wheels of that organization turn. So, congratulations on your birthday. Thank you for your service.
She wasn't on board.
My name's Muriel LeClaire, and my husband and I, Jacques, we met Sandy 46 years ago.
Wow.
And we were looking for a daycare person, and Stefan might have been 3 or 4 months. Sandy remembers. And we met her. She lived 3 houses from us on Harold Street in the North End. When we met her and Stefan saw her, he went with this big smile. He loved her. And she took care of him for many years. We slept over there. And I remember Jacques in the morning picking him up. And Sandy could hear him screaming all the way down to the That's how much he loved Alan and Roger. And they went on trips together. They went to Boston. They went to see the lights. And they went to Chinese food. And there was Stefan.
Meatloaf sandwiches that we got.
Oh, we love those. Oh, yes, she became a dear friend. She was like a sister to me. I was so fortunate to know her. I had no siblings. My mom and dad met her. My dad thought she was the most wonderful person, and that was when she first started to take care of Stefan. And I remember going there, I mean, after work, pick him up, and there was Stefan playing with Alan and I watched it, and he just wouldn't leave. It was very traumatic. But he did very well, and I've known Sandy for so many years, like I said. She's a special person. She's in my heart. I love her. And thank you for everything you did, Sandy. You were great.
And you had to play all the hands in the newspaper before you could sit down at the table?
No, he wouldn't sit with me until I could do the hands in the newspaper. Yeah. He had me reading Groen's book for years, it seemed like.
So I think to be a real leader, you have to have that kind of discipline and perseverance too.
We also worked with dental health together
Yeah, we
for
did.
many years. Get surrounded in bad memories all day.
You hope I had one.
My name is Jacqueline Davis, and I'm a member of the NAACP. And I have been here in New Hampshire for over 38 years. And we have always been a part of the community. And I want to thank Sandy for her support, her leadership, and her role. And as she continues, regardless of how she feels, she's always there. So I want to thank you for being there and helping us to be a better people among all. So may God continue to bless you, and I wish you a happy birthday and many, many more. Thank you.
I just want to say something. I can't get up because I'm a nervous type. And I appreciate it when you come with us. I can give
Those who don't know, this is Karen, my adopted daughter. And my mother told me at one point, I said I didn't want to have kids. But I came from a big family, and there were always lots of folks around. And our house was always a place that people came in. Same thing with my grandparents. So I didn't know any differently. And I now can look in the mirror when I can see, and see I look like my mother. I guess it's, you become your parent sometime as you get older, without even realizing it.
Dad, you're not going to shrink.
Benjamin, did you have something you wanted to say? Yeah.
That's what
Face in the corner?
Yeah.
Peeking in the room?
Yeah, it's the actual screensaver of the, which is a generic screensaver. So gosh knows what's in it, and how she's moved in my life, and how, you know, I have such a great model to follow. It's really, really wonderful that there's such a diverse amount of love in the family and love in this room, and it's all because of the way my mom loves, because I think it's spiritually based. I think you know, God tells you to love everyone, and I think she's followed that instruction to the T. And so, thank you all again, but don't leave before we get pictures. Oh, and take cake. Take cake. We got lots of cake.
So now we're going to be setting up for a group shot of some variety. I believe in the other room against that big blank wall, which kind of makes sense.
You look at plugging shoes.
All right.
Coming? Please.
What did you do with the wine? Look at me.
You still have my head. You like
We're missing one. Hold on. Time out.
Make it to remember me.
Do you have everyone?
Everybody cheese.
James, get in.
James, come on over.